unbeatable 2-1 lead in the T20 series. So India cannot be beaten. So well done, India. Let's do a quick review about the fourth T20 played just the day before yesterday. So India scored 160 odd runs, which was a very, very modest total. I thought Australia will chase it down pretty easy. There was also supposed to be some dew on the field, which would make the batting more easy, right? But I was really, really surprised by India's bowling, especially the spinners. I think Australians have not figured out how to play Indian spinners, and India is playing in Australia, which is not a very spin-friendly track. Australian pitches are more known to support the fast bowlers. So that's why the effort by the Indian spinners is even more commendable, because they played in Australia, they played on bowling friendly pitches, but still managed to really fox all the Australian batsmen. Okay, let's do a quick review. I've got some notes, so I'll just keep looking down on and off. So good innings by Gill. If you saw the innings by Gill, I have told in my previous video, I was like, he looks fatigued, he looks overworked. He's captaining two formats, Test and ODI, and then he's also vice captain in T20, and he's playing non-stop. But he played well. It was not a typical Gill innings, maybe because of the pitch. It was a bit scratchy from what I felt, but he was a highest scorer. He scored 46. It has been 7 innings that he has not scored a 50 now. So that is something that it will be playing on Gill's mind. But overall, he was the main batter. I think he batted right up to the 14th or 15th over. So good on you, Gill. I hope tomorrow's match, he will want to finish off the match on a high. Okay, next is Washington Sundar. Now this guy, he loves playing against Australia. And not only that, I have seen he loves playing in difficult situations. If you remember back in Australia when he became very famous, it was the Test series in which he played really well in the last innings. He was one of the main batsmen, and I think he scored some 40 or 50 odd runs. And then if you remember just a few months ago in England, he again played that epic innings with Jadeja where they saved the Test match. So Sundar really, I think he is going to be the man Friday for India now going forward. So yeah, he played really well. He took 3 wickets in 2 overs. So, and he came to bowl in the 15th or 16th over. He didn't even come to bowl throughout the match. Surya Kumar gave him bowling in the 15th, 16th over when they are going to be slogging the Aussies. So yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised that he was able to take 3 quick wickets. So good on you, Washington. And by the way, Washington has named his dog Gabba. Gabba is the ground in Brisbane, and that was obviously because of the epic innings he played in Gabba 4-5 years ago, which I just mentioned. So he named his dog Gabba. So that is pretty cool. The one guy who has surprised me is Axar Patel. He is also kind of becoming like your man Friday. Every time the team is in crisis, he kind of plays a great innings. So that tells me that Axar's mindset is very strong. You know, he's not like, for example, Sanju Samson, who only plays in matches that are of no consequence. Samson only plays in matches which are almost gone or of no use. But when you really need, when the pressure is on, that is when the true character of the player, that is how we say, it separates the men from the boys. And I think Axar now has proven a few times that he is mentally quite strong guy. So Axar took 2 wickets, and not to forget, India actually were really struggling. I think it was like 130, 35 for 6-7, and in the end, he scored those quick 20 runs, which took the score to 167, which made a big difference. So Axar is a surprise package, I think, in this tour. He has done it over and over again in at least 2 or 3 matches. So, and the other guy who bowled well was Shivam Dube. Now, Shivam Dube, I feel that he is only an Indian player, Indian country player. That means he can only play in India. He does not have the batting technique, and he does not have that kind of bowling that can really threaten batsmen. But yeah, he is mainly there for his batting exploits. But from whatever I've seen, he can play in subcontinental pitches, but he cannot play in England, South Africa, Australia, and that was again exposed. He came and batted. He made like some 19 runs, but it was very scratchy, and he was sent one down, so he could get a good opportunity. He could get his eyes set in, and he should have really capitalized on that opportunity, but unfortunately he could not. But yeah, he bowled well. Tim David hit him for like this massive 6. By the way, I don't know what does Tim David eat for lunch, dinner. I mean, that guy. Even the previous match, he hit like one ball which went out of the ground, and even yesterday he hit Shivam Dube. It was almost out of the ground. So Tim David is like a monster, I think, in batting. So anyways, but he bowled well. He got hit for a 6, and then he took Tim David's wicket. So Well done, Mr. Dubey. Good on you. And yeah, I did feel sorry for Jitesh Kumar. I like that guy. He comes across as a fighter. He comes across as a guy who's a street smart guy who wants it bad. And again, I'm going to rant about Sanju Samson. Sanju Samson does not come across as a guy who wants it that bad, who wants it desperate. His body language, his expressions, his urgency is not there. I have seen him now way too many times over the last few years. And he just does not cut it for me. It's just my personal opinion. I'm sure Sanju Samson wants it as bad as anybody else, but it just does not show. That's it. Okay, moving on to Australia. Adam Zampa and Ellis, they are really the key strike bowlers for Australia, right? They are getting 2-3 wickets each. Nathan Ellis really troubles Indian batsmen. You know, he's got amazing deceptive bowling. You know, he will bowl this slow one, which he did to Gill, and Gill just could not read it. And you know, it comes like back of the hand, like almost like this. You know, his arm speed is the same. Usually, when you are doing a slow ball, you know, you will then, you know, it will show in your wristband, so the batsman can get it that this is a slow ball. But the way he throws the slow ball back of the hand, maintaining same arm speed, it is amazing. I don't know how he does it, but yeah. So and Zampa has been a tormentor for India. Every time he will break partnership, every time he will come, he will take wicket, every time he is real pain. Like Travis Head in the batting, Zampa is in the bowling. So they've got to be really careful. Maybe don't take any risk against Zampa. Josh Hazlewood also was not present. You know, he's not playing, so that obviously affects Australia's bowling because he's been the real pain in the backside, right, for India. But I don't know whether he will play in the last T20, which is tomorrow, but we'll have to wait and see. So overall, I think it was a match well done and good on India. Varun, Sundar, Axar, great bowling. Aussies really were struggling. They just didn't know how to, because each bowler is different. Varun is mystery bowler, and then Axar is like stump to stump, and then Sundar is like, you know, the slow off cutter. So yeah, it's very different style of bowling and very hard for Aussies to pick them up. So good on you guys, keep it up. And the only problem I see is India's batting inconsistency. You know, India has not really, except for Abhishek Sharma, he's done well at the top, but the rest, they just haven't done what was expected from them. And that is something that I think India will be really looking to improve. They need at least 3 to 4 batsmen firing consistently, because India bats deep. There is like 8, they bat up to 8, 9. So they need 3 or 4, ideally 4 guys to be in form and to fire consistently and score, you know, at least one guy should score like 50, 55, and then the remaining should chip in with 30s and 40s. If India has to win the World Cup or retain the World Cup, which is coming in the next 2-3 months. So I think that's it for me, guys. Tomorrow's match, I think, will be very interesting. It's India's favorite hunting ground, the Gabba, and I think there won't be any change from the Indian side. They will go with the same team. Australia might bring in Travis Head and Josh Hazlewood because they wouldn't want to lose the series to India. So they will strengthen up their batting and bowling, I think, but we'll have to see that for tomorrow. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe. We are a new channel, so just help us out and see you in the next video.